I know that Fred and Josh have been in both superhero cartoons and video games. There's a difference. Like according for a superhero cartoon and a superhero video game, is it the same or about the?
I would say there used to be a difference. Like we used to do, like what we were talking about earlier, we used to do a lot of ensemble records for cartoons.
Yeah.
And since COVID, that's kind of gone away. And it's kind of depressing to all of us because we really enjoyed going into the studio and there was an energy that was there that's just not there when you're in your own booth.
When you would see your friends.
Yeah, you'd see your friends.
It'd be the only time we saw each other.
Now this is
This is the time now.
So, yeah,
Now you can do a little bit on Zoom. I've noticed. We were successful doing some group reads on Zoom. The only thing is that in the room, and I really feel bad for a lot of the up and coming folks, because I learned so much from my peers. I learned so much from watching, the Jeff Bennett's and the Maurice LaMarches and stuff, and going, Rob Paulson's and going, Billy West's and John DiMaggio's and going, that's how you're doing that. Oh, Deborah Wilson, you take that off the, okay. You see how you can, you raise the bar. It's like music.
It's
you
like
play
being
up.
an apprentice electrician. And
That's
you're
right.
shadowing the master electrician, and you're getting all of these inside tricks and inside knowledge that you're not going to get if you're in a room by yourself and having to completely rely on yourself. I feel like to me is detrimental to the future of the craft and the people who are going to come up. Like I was really bummed out because I did a guest spot on this was Monster High. And it was just a one episode. They were nice enough to invite me to the rap party, and I didn't know anybody there that was in the cast. So it was all young people, like late teens, very early 20s, and they all knew who I was, which was very flattering. But I was like the old timer now. I was like, I was the unk, and they wanted
When I first met you,
these stories of what it was like doing cast records. And instantly I'm like, they've never done cast records. And then I felt really bad because I'm like, they're probably never going to do cast records. And so,
What was it like in your time all the time?
well, at night, we all get together in the same room.
Me and Fred did a
Oh, the
table
mountain.
read.
There was a shootout, actually.
Fred and I were at a table read for an animated series the other day, and I felt like I traveled back in time. That was so unreal. It's like, wow, they do this stuff? I will say the biggest difference, though, between superhero animated shows and superhero video games is the efforts. Because that is a whole separate section that animation doesn't really have. There's very specific yells and fight things that for actual scenes. But because your choices depend on what your character does in a game, that's why you have to give them so many options. You have like 6 different hits, they need 3 of each. They need, levels small, medium, large. They have like dying, attacking, battle cries, whatever. And a lot of like individual call out single, catchphrase type stuff. So that usually doesn't have, and the animation sessions are much, much quicker, I find. And there's a lot more room to show off other skills when they give you additional character skill, and you never know what you might actually get.
Yeah.
And I feel like I think I enjoy that more because of the entertainment value, but I also enjoy the video games once it's out and like, oh, I see all the pieces fit together now. That's cool.
For sure.
Well, I think that's